All right, this is online platform for Academicians, Google Meet session. So we are going to have 2 hours session to know how to use Google Meet for your meeting or for your teaching session. Yeah. By the way, my name is Haila Abdul Hamid. I'm the trainer for this session. We are going to look into Google Meet for as a teaching and learning tool for online classes. Okay, this is my profile, and this is going to be our topics for today. For 2 hours, we are going to cover about introduction to Google Meet, schedule a video meeting from calendar, enrolls as an admin, collaborate in video meetings, sharing materials during meeting. This one is very important because using Google Meet, they have a different way of sharing files. Yeah, not in the meeting platform itself, but via email or Google Drive. Okay, assigning tasks and follow up and recording the session. Okay, from time to time, video conferencing tool will be updated. So I think I have give a sharing folder link to adapt to share to all the participants with all these articles and ebooks. But from time to time, you need to check on the updates here because it has for the past 3 months they have updated every single video conferencing tool every other weeks. Yeah, so we have to make sure that we get the most updated features of our video conferencing tool. Yeah, in Malaysia, particularly in education sector, the most popular tools that we use is Google Meet and Microsoft Teams because in MOHE and also MOE, Microsoft and Government of Malaysia has some collaboration that academicians and also students are given an email address or software that can be used for Google and for Google for education and also Microsoft 365 for education. Okay. All right, these are the features for Google Meet. Every video conferencing tool, it has a basic concept of webcam and also audio. Okay, so if you come across any video conferencing tool, but it doesn't have webcam and audio features, that is not a video conferencing tool. It might be a chat tool, okay, or it might be only a video call tool. So if you come across any video conferencing tool, they claim to be a video conferencing tool, but it doesn't have those the basic features, the webcam and the audio uh, tools, then you cannot they cannot claim it as video conferencing tool. Okay, and recently video conferencing tool has been updated and has been upgraded to also share files, file sharings. Yeah, and if we go further, you will see that tools like Microsoft Teams or Google Classroom can do assignments, can do polls, and can do a lot of things. Yeah. All right. These are the features for Google Meet. We are going to go through this later. Yeah. In details. I just want to show you at a glance. View meeting participants where you can see all the participants from the right pane. Yeah, if you are looking at my screen now, I think you can see your people as well because from my side I only can see my slides. Yeah, you can also chat from there. Okay, if there is any problem at your side, it's good that you can switch on your mic and ask questions. Yeah, because sometimes I didn't realize there's a chat coming in. Okay, you can pin a participant. We are going to do this later. As a host, you can remove a participant, but if you are a participant, you're not be able to remove a participant. We have additional settings in the triple dot icon. We have an icon to present now. Okay, which means as a participant and as a host, you can share your screen. Okay. At the moment, I am the participant of this group. Yeah. And Attack is an organizer or host. So I'm be able to share my screen. Yeah. Um, you have a webcam. Okay. You have a phone icon to leave meeting. Okay. This is for if the host leave the meeting, it will leave for the whole group. Okay. The microphone and also the meeting details or the title of the meeting, okay, and also the attachment, okay. And for Google Meet, they depend a lot on add-ons, yeah. For other video conferencing tool like Microsoft Teams or Zoom, okay, most of the features are embedded or built in the tools itself, okay. But in Google Meet, they depend a lot on add-ons, which means if you want to use the add-ons, you need to install the add-ons. That is why it is good that when you want to use Google Meet as a video conferencing tool, you need to use it in Google Chrome browser, okay? Because within the same family, so it's much more easier to manage Google Meet, yeah. And if you want to use some of the additional features like grid view, whereby from my experience, I think a month ago, I can view 55 people in one screen because of the grid view features. Yeah. And we have the node reaction and we also have meet attendance. These are among the most popular add-ons. Yeah. We also have meet attendance so that Google Meet will generate Google Sheets for your students' attendance. You install the add-ons and it will automatically um, uh, generate the participants' names and time, yeah, based on the attendance. Okay, and you have the push to talk. So we have a lot of add-ons for our Google Meet. Yeah, this is some of it. Yeah. All right. Uh, this is the tips for successful virtual meetings or online teaching, whereby in general, you have to schedule a meeting or a class using Google Calendar. Okay, and then make sure you have a person to become a moderator. If you can handle it by yourself, then you can organize, you can create a Google Calendar, you can create event in Google Calendar and invite all your students. If you are not be able to invite for every single emails because you might have more than like 50 students, you can always get the link of the meeting of the online class, copy and paste and share it via WhatsApp or any social media for your students. Yeah. You can take notes, yeah, if you want to. Normally I will use Notepad or Microsoft Word to just take note if there's anything, yeah, if there's a meeting. Mute, you can request your participants if there are a lot of voices around, okay, you can request your participant to mute their mic. Yeah. We always use chat. We always use chat for our conversation, or mic if it's um, if it's necessary for the participant to switch on the mic and ask questions. Okay. Moderator calls on people to unmute microphone. So if you think that every single participant switch on their mic, you can request them to switch off their mic. And when a session been recorded, because the record session can be done only by the organizer. Okay, the record session will record the whole session of meeting or online class. At the same time, it will also record the chat, okay, in text file. The chat will have the timestamp and also the person name who is asking with the text, okay, in the text format. Okay, if you are using a webcam, if you switch on your webcam, and if there is any problem with the internet line due to your bandwidth, yeah, in your area, you can switch off your webcam. Yeah, actually using webcam is not compulsory, unless you've been requested to do so. Yeah, when we have a small group of meeting, then the organizer will request you to switch on your webcam for attendance purposes or for to present something. Then you can switch on your webcam. Okay. Other than that, you are requested to switch off your webcam. Right. All right. These are the pros and cons of using Google Meet. Okay. Um, Google Meet have a very good collaboration with Google Calendar and also Google Drive. Okay, whenever you want to share files, you can put attachment in your Google Calendar invitation, or you can create a folder in Google Drive so that you can share the link to your participants. Okay, you can hold up to 250 people at one time for free until end of September. Okay, because I believe that email can hold 250 participants as long as you have the um.edu.my email, because has subscribed the Google for Education, so that and pay to Google so that you can use your email as a business email. Okay. You can access from all devices, from the laptop and also from your mobile. Okay. Recordings, every single recordings is kept in Google Drive, which means if you record the session, whenever you stop your recording, it doesn't have to be when you leave meeting, then you can stop your recording. You can start your recording anytime and you can stop recording at any time at all. Yeah. Then when you stop your recording, it will process and save in your Google Drive. Okay. We have automatic captioning, okay, in English. If you want to have it on whenever you have a meeting with any participants or outsiders, yeah, and they speak too fast, then you can switch on the caption so that you can read just like the subtitle. Okay, no time limit on calls, which means if any participants engage for the Google Meet meeting using phone calls, Google Meet can run for 24 hours at one time meeting. Okay, there is no limitation on Google Meet meeting. Okay, one of the weakness of Google Meet, and I believe that they are going to upgrade this soon, which is no waiting room for participants that join early. Which means if we have lobby, Google Meet has lobby, which means some of the link the organizer need to admit you in. Okay, but most of the link that they get directly from email invitation, the participant will go direct to into the meeting as long as the organizer is there. Okay, so if the organizer is late, then the participants will wait at the lobby. They call it a lobby. Okay, but Google Meet doesn't have the waiting room, doesn't have a breakout room to separate participants, just like Zoom. Okay, and only one person at a time can share the screen, which means some of the video conferencing tool, when you compare it to Zoom or to Microsoft Teams, you can share more than one screen at a time, which means participants can have multiple screen sharing, and you can choose which screen you can see, not the webcam but the screen. So for Google Meet, it allows you to only share one screen at a time. Okay, so if I'm sharing my screen, then the organizer will not be able to share their screen. Okay, until I stop sharing my screen, then it will go back to the organizer. Okay. User privacy has been improved from time to time, okay, especially the security, because this Google Meet can only be entered, number one, by the admission of the organizer, number two, if you have the link, okay, so and within the Google family. If you are inviting participants from a different email, then definitely the organizer need to admit them in. Yeah, but if you are inviting people within the same email, just like .um.edu.my, okay, most of the email can go can go into the meeting immediately as long as the organizer has run the meeting. Okay, all right. Now we are going to the hands-on part, which I'm going to show you step by step on how to use Google Meet from the Google Calendar until the Google Meet meeting. Yeah. Okay. These are the plan, but I think this is not related to most of you. But I'm using the basic plan for my own company. Okay, we have to pay like $6 per month, yeah, per user. If I have two emails in that company email, I have to pay 6 times 2 USD, which is 12 USD per month, and I have to pay yearly about 20 USD per year for the subscription of the domain. Okay, so for you have the privilege that use the email and Google Apps for free, because it includes in subscription for Google for Education. Yeah. All right. So now we are going to use Google Calendar to create an event. Yeah. Okay. In your chat area, you can see the link for you to go into the articles and ebooks that have been compiled as your reference. Okay, and also the slide just now. Okay, so if you want to create an event for your Google Meet, first of all, you need to go to Google Calendar. So I'm going to click on the new tab. Okay, I'm going to click on the new tab, and from the new tab, I'm going to change my email so that I can show you how we create the calendar. I'm not going to use the same email that I use for this Google meeting because it will get into conflict. Okay, so this is a different email. So this is the Google tab, and normally you will go into your email, right? Like this. Okay, your email. Then you can go to the icon, okay, near to your picture. Then go to calendar. So from this calendar, you can create an event for your Google Meet. Okay. If you want to have immediate meeting, you don't have to go to calendar, but instead you go to Meet directly and join meeting, and you can share your link via WhatsApp or via any chat communication. Yeah, this one, Google Meet. Okay. All right. So this is the calendar. Okay. So if you want to create your invitation or your meetings, you need to click on the create button. Okay. Click on the create button, and then straight away click on more options so that you will have a full screen of your event creation page. Okay. So type in the title let's say we are gonna have um, introduction to IT. Okay, and I'm going to have this introduction to IT at around 6 or 1 o'clock today for 1 hour. Okay, you can change your date, you can change your time. Okay, from here, from this area. Okay, and from my option page, I have two video conferencing tools. I have Google Meet and I also have Zoom meeting because I have add on the Zoom meeting for Google Chrome. Okay, as you can see on the top right here, okay, if you look at my cursor, yeah, on the top right here, I have all the add-ons that I have installed. Yeah, I'm going to show you later how to install this add-on, and that is also one of the reason why my webcam has a background of the bookshelf, because I have installed the virtual background for Google Meet. Yeah, all right. Now we can just click on add Google Meet video conferencing. Okay. Recently, Google has allowed free Gmail to assign or to create Google Meet. Previously, they only allowed business Gmail to create a Google Meet meeting. They only allowed free Gmail to create Google Hangouts. Okay. So since April this year, they have eliminated Google Hangouts because they've started with Google Hangouts and then they have Google Hangouts Meet, and then now they have only Google Meet. So that is the evolution of their video conferencing tools. Yeah. So when you click on join with Google Meet, then we have the link here that you can simply highlight, copy, and paste to your participants. Yeah, because in order to add guests here, you need to in order to add guests here, you need to type in or you need to copy and paste the guest with a comma. So if you have too many guests or too many participants for your Google Meet, then it is advisable for you to highlight the link and copy and paste via WhatsApp. Okay, so that one is much more easier. If you want to see the details of this link, you can just click on the arrow, then you will see the meeting ID. Please do not use the phone number because that is a US numbers. Yeah, if you want, if please advise your participants to use the apps instead. Okay, which means if they are using a phone, they need to install Google Meet, yeah, in their phone. Then they can use the internet line to access the meeting. Okay, please do not use. It is advisable not to use the phone numbers. Okay, because sometimes it's not stable. So we can have this ID. I always highlight and copy and paste, to WhatsApp. Now we have WhatsApp for web, right? So you can just run your WhatsApp for web. You can just copy and paste to the group. Yeah, it can be much more easier. Okay, and in this more option page, we also have the location. Okay, if you want to decide on the location, if it's an online training, then you don't have to put the location. There is also notification. Okay, and you can also put some description. You can type in some description for this session. Let's say we type in this is the introduction session. Okay, for first year group. All right, and you can add attachment. At the same time, you can insert link. Okay, sometimes you want to ask your students or your participants to read from a website. So you go to the website, you copy the link, and you paste it here. Okay, or you can just add attachment from here. Okay, either your attachment from the Google Drive or from your desktop, you can always add attachment from here. Yeah. So I'm gonna click on add attachment, and you can choose which area you want to use. Yeah, from my drive or from any folder that been shared with you, or upload. Upload means you can just drag any files from Windows Explorer into this. Yeah, so I'm going to show you how you can use your current files in your desktop or in your PC into this. Yeah, the moment you drag into the upload area, and it will compile and it will save in the Google Drive. Okay, I believe that for email, the Google Drive is quite big, around 1 terabyte. Yeah, that's why I've been informed. So you don't have to worry about the size. Yeah, because for the corporate email, our Google Drive is only 30 GB. If we want to add on, we have to pay. Yeah, so it's about um, 10 USD per month for another 100 GB. Okay, all right. So I'm going to click on the Windows Explorer. This one. And from here, I can just choose any of the files that I want to share. For example, I want to share a video. Okay, since it goes straight to the Google Drive, it doesn't have any limitation of the file size. Yeah, so I'm going to share a video. I have a lot of videos here, illegal videos, because it's a learning videos. Okay, YouTube. Oh, I have the Upin Ipin as well. Okay, the YouTube video. Let's say I'm going to put Google Meet. This one. This is they are videos that I have compiled here. So if I want to share with my participants, I can just drag and drop. Okay, how to drag and drop? I can just drag the file and drop it here. Okay, I think I have to reduce the size so that it's easier for you to see. Yeah. Okay. And if I want to get the PDF file, I can just go to any of the folder, and then I just go to any of the files here. Let's say I'm going to use this one. I just want to use one of the picture, so I just drag and put it here. Okay, so now we have two files. One is about 0.2 megabyte. Another one is about 20 megabyte. Okay, so in email, in your email account, you can attach a file with the maximum size of 23 megabyte per file, per attachment. Yeah, so if you exceed the limit, then it will go straight as a link to the Google Drive. But here you can just simply attach. Yeah, so when I click upload, it will go to my Google Drive. Okay, all right. And if you want to add guests, you can add guests from here. So I can just type in my another email, my free email. Okay, and you get guests here. And if you are the organizer and you work in a team, you can allow to modify guests, invite others, and see guest list so that others can also invite another guest and modify the event. Okay, so since my corporate email, my corporate Gmail is inviting a free Gmail account, it will give you few pop-ups. But if you are inviting within your email, it won't give you these pop-ups. Yeah. Okay. When I click save, I will get this pop-up. Okay. So, would you like to send invitation emails to Google Calendar guests? Which means if you have a guest, then they will receive an invitation email. Okay. I think I have no idea whether you are receiving invitation or you just apply to go into the session. Yeah. But my private class, I will always send invitation email. Yeah. So I just send invitation email, and Google will inform you you are um, if you are inviting outsiders. Okay, so kuseru@gmail.com is a free Gmail, which is not within my corporate email. That is why it pop up this. Okay, so if you are inviting students from the same organization from then you won't be able to get this pop up. Yeah, so I just invite external guests. Okay, and since I'm sharing a file from my Google Drive, okay, then it will pop up this. Yeah, someone needs access to file. So if I share with one person, then it will share to kuseru@gmail.com. Yeah, it depends on the security level of that particular email. Okay, if Google think that that free Gmail is vulnerable of any security level issue, then kuseru@gmail.com will not be able to go direct to the folder, but it will send me email to grant access. Okay, but if you have too many students to handle, if you have 50 students, then 50 students will grant access from you. It's going to be a bit annoying. Okay, so you just turn link sharing on, which means anyone with the link can just click and get the files in. Okay, that is why when you do anything within the class session, it is good that you have your own folder. Okay, you have your own folder. You don't have to do this attachment. You have your own folder and sharing it via online class during the class session, so that whoever attend the class will only get that link. If they can get it from their friend, then it's okay. Yeah, but the exclusivity, the one who get it early are those who attend the session. Okay, so just invite. Okay, so in my calendar, I will have this introduction to IT. Okay, at the same time, I will be receiving an email. This is my kuseru@gmail.com. I'll be receiving an email from there. There, you see? Invitation, introduction to IT. Okay, so when I click this, I will get an invitation of the event, of the meeting, okay, of the class online. So in this invitation, I will see the link of the Google Meet. Yeah, and at the same time, if you are doing this invitation to your students or to your participants, please inform them, please RSVP, especially when the meeting is not online, when we have to reserve seats, when we have to reserve lunch or tea. Okay, so it's good that it becomes a habit to all of us to RSVP. Yeah, so I'm going to click yes. I'm going to click yes for this email. And if you are doing this invitation to okay. Hello, is everyone still there?
Cikgu, you
Yeah.
are still in the group.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Am am I still here?
Yes, yes.
Okay, because I just realized I have problem with my internet connection.
All right.
Okay, I'm talking. I'm talking alone. Okay, right. Where were I just now? At the email. This one,
Yes.
right? So this is the invitation for the participant, and I go to my email. Then I can see that Kuseru receive my invitation and accept my invitation. Okay. All right. If there's any problem occur after this, the same problem that I might be not, I might be invisible or I might disappear. You don't have to leave the meeting. I'm gonna rejoin. Okay. So if you have the same problem, then you can just rejoin. Yeah. I just want to ask the organizer: are you recording the session?
Cikgu, can you repeat that again?
Are you recording the session?
Yes, we are recording the session. It will be available at our website.
Okay. All right. No problem. Okay. Okay. So as an organizer, I can see the email. Okay, the invitation been accepted. Okay, and from my Google Meet, I will see I will see the event. So I go to Meet from this email. I go to a Meet, and I will see the email. Okay. Yeah, is the one. So the list of events for today's event will be listed in Google Meet. So you don't have to go back to email and click on join Google Meet. Okay, you can just go straight to your Meet and then click on the list of this email. Okay. All right. So this is my another email Google Meet. Okay. One of the advantage of using Google Meet is that you can have multiple tabs of your meetings, which means if you are only a participant, you can disable your microphone and your webcam. You can attend several meetings at one time. Okay, which means you can have few tabs here. Yeah, you can have this one, you can have this one, and you can have few more. Yeah, as a participant. But if you are the presenter, then you can disable your webcam and also your mic from other step. You can concentrate on only one meeting to present. Yeah, so this is one of the advantages of using Google Meet. You can have multiple meetings at one time. Yeah, so if I click on my event here, okay, then I can have my meeting here. You see, so this is my meeting. You can just join now, but I'm going to disable this mic. Okay, and I'm going to disable the video as well. As you can see, my video from our session is still on. Okay, my mic is still on, my screen sharing is still on, but I can switch off this. Okay, now I'm going to I'm going to share this link to the chat area. Okay, so I want to see whether you can go into my meeting or not. Okay, so I'm going to share this. So what you have to do is to click on this link. Can you click on this link? Oh, it doesn't look like a link. Let me just try again. Yeah, copy joining info. Let's see whether I can copy it, paste it here. We can just click on the link. Okay, the first link. Click on the first link and let's see whether you can go into another meeting, another tab. Yeah. There. See? There. Hmm. right? Okay. Okay. So as you can see here that we can run few meetings at one time. And my voice is from the other session, not from here because I switch off my webcam and also my mic. Okay. All right. Got it? So what happened if I leave this meeting? What happened if I leave this meeting? Yeah. So I'm gonna leave this meeting, this testing meeting. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave this meeting. If there's any problem with another meeting, please stay. I'm gonna rejoin. Yeah. Sometimes there's a conflict. Okay. I'm gonna leave this meeting. Right. Then you can read this meeting. But at the same time, what happened to my meeting? This meeting is still on, right? Okay. My meeting is still on, right? So we don't have any issue with this meeting. So you can have multiple meetings at one time if you are using Google Meet. From my experience, when I use Zoom or when I use Microsoft Teams, they only allow me to attend a meeting one at a time. Okay, if you are into another meeting, then they will automatically block you. Yeah, so you cannot have multiple meetings at one time unless you are using website and the apps different environment. Then you can attend two meetings at one time. But if you are using only web, they don't allow you to have that meeting. Okay, as far as I concern, because from time to time they do update. Yeah, maybe now they allow. We don't know. We didn't try it as for today. Yeah. So far, from my understanding, it didn't allow you to have multiple meetings unless you are using Google Meet. Yeah. The reason I encourage education sector to use Google Meet or Microsoft Teams because we have the infrastructure ready. Yeah. In our environment to use this Google Meet. Okay, and also Microsoft Teams. Yeah. All right. Now we are going to go through this area. Yeah. If I click or if I click on the black screen, I will see my icons here. Okay. Don't be surprised if you see yourself in the screen, yeah, because this is my screen. So this is the meeting details. It has a joining info and also it has attachment. Okay, since we don't have any attachment in our email, then it doesn't have any attachment here, but you will get your files via Google Drive folder. Okay, in the chat. Okay, we have the mic here. Yeah, if I turn off the microphone, you won't be able to hear my voice. Okay, if I leave call, I am the only one who leave the meeting because I am not the organizer. But if a deck leave meeting, then everyone will be kicked out from the session. Okay, and this is the webcam. Yeah, if I switch off this, it won't affect my screen sharing. Okay, it won't affect my screen sharing because at the moment I have two screen. One is the screen sharing, another one is my webcam. Okay, so if you think that when you are organizing or when you are conducting a meeting or the online session, if you think that your environment is not suitable to be seen or to show to others, then you can switch off your webcam. Sometimes I have problem with my microphone that overlap with the webcam, so my voice will vibrate. Then I have to switch off my webcam. Okay. All right. So we have this turn on captions. If I turn on caption, then you will be able or you will see the text, yeah, running as a subtitle. I don't, I have no idea whether we have this there. there's a subtitle there. So if you have a meeting with the fast spoken person or presenter, then it's easy for you to just see it, yeah, with a very good English. If you are using a slang English, then they won't be able to capture. What happen if I speak in Malay? Kalau saya berbahasa Melayu, apa yang dia akan letak dekat situ? They are guessing a lot of things, yeah. So you can turn off captions if you don't want it to be there, yeah. So if you want to present your screen, you can click. You can click on the icon. I think that this time around the icon says either ADEC is presenting or Kuseru Technology is presenting something. You can have a look on there. If you want to interrupt, you can just share your screen from here, yeah. And we have another more option icon whereby you can change layout, yeah. You can have it full screen, and you can go to the setting to modify your audio and also your webcam. Okay, so these are the action that you can use. If you are the organizer, you can have record meeting. Okay, so the moment you click on record meeting, it will give you a pop-up window to accept the consent, and it will record the meeting 4 seconds after that. Okay, so while having a session, you can have a meeting being recorded. Okay, and once you stop recording of your session, it will go to your Google Drive. I'm going to show you a sample of a recording session that I've done for my classes. Yeah, is in here, and I go to my Google Drive. It will create one folder that is called Meet Recordings. Okay, this is the folder Meet Recordings. You can double click on the folder, and you will see there are videos and also text file of the session. Okay, it will give you the title where you put it in your email invitation, the title. This is the chat, the text file, and this is the video. Okay, the recording session. As you can see, 1 hour recording session will take about 220 megabyte, around that. Yeah. And if I have 1.5 hours of recording session, it will take me about 300 megabyte. Yeah. So if you have 2 or 3 hours, they will take more. Yeah. So you have two files. One is the text file for the chat. Another one is the video file. So if I double click on the text file, let's see whether it can show to you. This is the sample of the text. See the timestamp, the timestamp, and also the name of the participant. Okay, that is why when you join a meeting, it is good that you have your real name. Yeah, so it's easy for audit, or it's easy for later reference. Yeah, on your session. Okay, so this is Meet Recordings that been created automatically once you have your recorded session in your Google Meet. Okay, since I'm here, okay, I'm going to show you how to create a folder. Okay, I got this Google Drive from this icon, from the Google Apps icon. So click on Drive. So this is my Google Drive. Okay, so if I want to create a folder, I just click on New and Folder. Okay, New Folder, and then I just create a folder. Let's say testing 02062020. It's good that you can have dates there, because you don't even know when you create the folder, and it's easy for maintenance. Okay, so testing 02062020, and click the create button. So you will have a folder, this one. Okay, so if you want to share this folder during the meeting session, all the materials, you can just put it inside this folder. It just same concept or drag and drop. Okay, I just put it some of the files maybe. Okay, from here. Okay, just drop it here. So it will drag and drop into the Google Drive. Yeah. If you have a very PNC documents, please do not put in the Google Drive. Please do not put in cloud storage in general. Yeah. You can just put it in the pen drive or external hard disk. Okay. Separate it from the internet line and put it in your drawer and lock it. Okay. Even though it's secured, but it is not 100% secure. Okay, so you have password. You have password. We have the security features, but it doesn't stop the hackers to go into your folder. Okay, so if it's very PNC, then it is advisable to put it in external media that is not connected to the internet connection. Yeah, for example, the pen drive or the external hard disk or maybe CD. Okay, right. So this is the folder. How are you going to share this folder? It depends on the security level. Okay, it depends on how you want people to access the folder. If you think that you are going to monitor every single participant that want to access the folder, then you right click and you go to get shareable link. If you want to give allowance to only certain people, you go to share and you put their emails. Okay. But if you want to make it public, but you still want to monitor, you just go to get shareable link. Okay. And switch it on. You can do the same method in your mobile phone, yeah, by installing the Drive apps. Okay. And we have the sharing settings. Yeah. Sharing settings. If you want to monitor every single participant that goes into this, okay, you don't have to change anything from here. But if you want to make sure that they don't bother you because this is a public folder, you can just click change, okay, and change this to anyone with the link. Okay, anyone with the link. If you want to allow only students or UM community to uh, to be able to go into this folder, you just allow the University Malaya. They will give you this University Malaya. Okay, but if you want to make it public, anyone with the link. So anyone that has the link will be able to go into this folder. Okay. All right. So I click copy link to copy the link and I click done. Okay. So now I'm going to share the link to you. Okay. I think I'm going to close this. Okay. I'm going to share the link to you here. Okay. Try to go into the folder and let me know whether you can go inside the folder or not. Okay. Can you go into the folder? Can you please click on the link? Okay. All right. You will be able to see two files, right? Inside that folder. Okay. All right. Great. So now, okay, I want you to create an event. Yeah. How am I going to know that you have successfully created an event? You need to invite me as the participant. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the details of the event and you are going to invite me. I'm going to give you the email as well, yeah? So I'm going to open my notepad. Okay? I want you to create an event from your Google Calendar and invite me as one of the participants. Okay? So these are the details of the event. The title is Testing Afternoon. Okay? The date and time, 2nd June, which is today, at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And click on Google Meet so that you can have the link. Okay, you don't have to share the link with me because I'm gonna click from the email. Okay, so the guest, one of the guests is this. Use this email, yeah. Okay, and attach a file. Attach one file. Okay, so try to create this event. Okay, I'm expecting emails from this event, yeah. I'm gonna check my email from my phone. Okay. If you have any question, you can switch on your mic or you can use the chat area. Okay. Don't forget to click on Google Meet, yeah, so that you can generate a link. If you have any problem, you can switch on your mic or you can type from the chat area. Okay. Oh dear, I have wrong email. Sorry. Can you please check back the email? I've given a wrong email. You know, being a human, sometimes you make mistake. Yeah. If you use the previous email, I think you will be getting a bounce email. Yeah. So please change the email. Okay, I'm getting one invitation. Two. My webcam is on, right? Oh yeah. Okay. I can see it from here. I don't know whether you can see it. I think if I no, because of my background. Okay, I'm going to hold on. Yeah, I'm going to switch off my virtual background. Okay, so that I can show you my my email. Switch off for a while. All right. So this is the email that I receive. Okay, from the phone. You can just see it a bit right there. Okay. Virtual background really helps me because um, my background is not that pleasant. Yeah. Okay. I have received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7, 8. Wow. I feel like Insta famous, receiving emails.
Encik, hi Lan.
Yes.
I just want to check. Did you receive an invite from me? My name is Elaine YN Un.
Um. Yes. Yes.
Oh, thank
On
you.
Indian, right? Your email is on Indian, right? Yeah.
Yes, thank
You
you.
receive. Yeah. I received from I just read through the name from this email. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Syamda, Tengku Nur Farhana, Muhammad Hidayah, Muhammad Hidayat, uh, Vignes King, On Elaine, Salbia, Nur Fahiza, Nur Azlita, Mariam, Fong Peng Chiu, and Huzairi. Okay. So far, I received these emails. So I'm going to accept the invitation one by one. Okay. I want you to check your email whether you receive my RSVP or not. Yeah. If you receive my RSVP, please click. Please type yes. Yeah. At the chat area. Because sometimes it does delay depending on the line.
Encik
Okay.
Ailan, I've received your acceptance. I'm Elaine.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Ada. Okay. All right. Good. Great. When you send email invitation to your participants, okay, if they didn't RSVP, from my experience, it's still okay as long as they join the session, okay? Because our culture in Malaysia is still not have 100% awareness of the RSVP in the email. Yeah, that's from my observation. So from my experience on my online classes, when when there are 10 participants, only 5 or 6 RSVP. Okay, the rest didn't RSVP because they just joined the meeting. Okay, so I hope we can make it as a habit, yeah, to any email invitation, when you see invitation in the subject of the email, please go inside the email and RSVP, yeah, so that you make aware of the organizer, yeah, of the session. Okay, you didn't receive RSVP. No, it all depends on your Google Calendar. Which email are you using for the Google Calendar? You can use your own Gmail, your free Gmail, or your UM email. As long as you put me as a guest with this email, I will be able to receive the email. Okay. Adi, I didn't receive your email invitation. Yeah, maybe you need to check back on the guest email. Some typo maybe. Okay, I think some of you have succeeded in creating the the event, okay, of that meeting. Then if you want to try on the folder, you can also do so. Yeah, if you have missed the step by step, because I can see some of you keep rejoining the session. Yeah, I think due to the line today. So you can look at the recorded session later on how to go about creating the folder and also creating the event of your Google Meet. Yeah. Okay. Kalau attachment yang dihantar tu salah file and kita nak delete and tukar file macam mana? Oh, you can always delete the attachment and replace it with a new file in that email, in your Google Calendar event. Okay, and an email will be sent to the participant as update. Nanti dia akan hantar email update ya to the participant informing that you have changed something in that event. Okay, that is why it is advisable to create a folder in your Google Drive instead of attach a file. Okay, because if you create a folder in the Google Drive, whenever you want to replace any files, you can just replace it. Yeah, your participants will go into the folder on and off. Yeah, or if you want to share the folder link only during the session, so you have time to change any of your files in the folder. Okay, but if you put attachment in the email invitation, any updates that you do in the email invitation will be updated to the participant as well. So they will receive another email update, not the invitation, update of anything that you have changed in that particular event calendar. Yeah. Okay. So far okay, huh? I hope that after this, if you want to create a Google Meet session, then you go straight to your Google Calendar, and you can create your event from there. So you can look at your available time directly from the calendar. Yeah. One question: if there's any possibility that we can create our calendar not using Google Calendar but using other calendar, maybe Outlook. Okay, the answer is yes, because you can get the link of your Google Meet from the Meet itself without creating any calendar in your Google Meet. Yeah, for example, because you can just simply copy the link, yeah, and paste it to your email, yeah, if you are not using Gmail. For example, I go to Google Meet of my another email. Okay, if I want to get the link, I can just join or start a meeting. Okay, and I give a title to this. Yeah, let's say this one is urgent project meeting. Okay? And then I click continue. I just now I go to Google Meet and I join or start a meeting. I click continue. Okay, and I have this joining. Okay, let me switch off the video and the mic. So from here, first I need to click join now. Join now. Okay, you just go into the meeting and you will get your joining info from here. Okay, so you can just simply leave the meeting, and you can join later if you don't want to create it from Google Calendar, or and you want to just have the link of the session, yeah, and paste it in your Outlook email. You can do that as well. Okay, you can do that as well. Ready? So we have options. If you have add-on in your Microsoft Teams for Google Meet, you have add-on in another email, you can also use that to straight away use Google Meet as the video conferencing tool. Yeah. If you don't have the add-ons, then you can just start or join the meeting and copy the link of the joining info to your email. Yeah, so we have a few options to join our meeting. Yeah, instead of using the Google Calendar. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? I hope you are doing okay at your site. Yeah, because after this, I'm going to show you how to install add-ons for your Google Meet. Okay. I have few. So some of the example that I'm going to show, it will give me remove from Chrome, yeah, instead of install, yeah, because I've installed it. Okay. Now, I'm going to close some of the tabs, yeah, because I have a lot of tabs already here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get some add-ons for my Google Meet. So I'm gonna click on plus sign. Okay, and then I'm going to type in Google Meet extension. Google Meet extension. Okay, you will see all the result. Yeah. So you will get few areas here. One of them is Google Meet Grid View. So click on Google Meet Grid View. If you know the name, you can just straight away type Google Meet Grid View. Then you will be receiving this page. Okay. If you haven't installed Google Meet Grid View, you will have a button here, install to Chrome, right? Or add on or something. So install the extension or something. So you can just click install, then it will be here. This is Google Meet Grid View, which you can view a lot of people at one screen like this at one time. Okay. So this is my Google Meet Grid View. Yeah. So if you want to have the virtual background, the virtual background, you can just type virtual background Google Meet. Okay, this one, virtual backgrounds for Google Meet. So this is the virtual background. Okay, I show you few add-ons that is quite important for your Google Meet. Yeah. So from time to time, please try to search again Google Meet extensions because you might find a new one. Yeah, because these virtual backgrounds is only here. I think 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago on yeah, I think 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, updated method. Yeah, about a month ago, something. If you can see from here, it released in method. Yeah, updated method, but it comes to Asia maybe 1 or 2 weeks after that. Okay, so you keep on searching for this. Yeah, sometimes you read the article is there, but it didn't release in Asia yet. So we have to keep ourselves updated. Yeah. Okay, so this is virtual background for Google Meet, the one that I'm using right now. The thing about the virtual background of Google Meet is that you are being forced to use the pictures that been provided in the virtual background. Yeah, for example, this one virtual background, I can use only this. Yeah, I have no choice but to use the bookshelf because if I use this sofa, and if you look at my video, the sofa is at the back. What happened if there's someone at the sofa? Takut kan? So it's better to use the bookshelf because the books is there. Okay, only books. All right. Now I'm going to show you how to add on the meet attendance. Okay, the meet attendance. The name is meet attendance. This is good if you are doing the online classes, so you don't have to this one Google Meet attendance. You don't have to screenshot, yeah, the people area. You can just Google Meet attendance. How come mine is add to Chrome? Because I have it already. Meet attendance. Oh, this must be another one. Okay, so I just add to Chrome, add extension. Then I will have, oh, this is another one. Okay, is this a new one? Maybe. Okay. Oh, we have others as well here. Meet launch. I have this one also. Meet attendance. Oh, they have a few. Google Meet push to talk. So if you have installed Google Meet attendance, you can just scroll down and look for Google Meet push to talk, which you can mouse over and just add to Chrome. It will just add. Okay. We also have mute, easy muting for when you are in a Google Meet, which means you can mute all, I think. Okay, let me try to add on. You see whether we can use this or not. So the more you have, you install the extension, the more you have it here. Yeah, but you can use it only during the session. Okay, you see when I use a new tab, some of the icon is disabled. Yeah. Will it affect the quality of our video conference if we have too much extension? No, because some of the extension can be disabled. Yeah, if you don't want it to be there, you can disable the extension. Okay, because the reason Google Meet using add-ons is they don't want to have a heavy video conferencing tool, because if all the features is within video conferencing tool, then it's going to be very heavy. That is why they have the extension. Okay, so if I click on the Google Meet grid view, I will have this. Yeah, this one, enable grid view. So I will have a grid view. See, if you still looking at my screen, you will see that I have this grid view. If I have 55, I will have 55 here. Later, before the session ends, I'm going to take picture of this. Yeah. Okay. We have the virtual background. We have this Meet attendance. Let me try to use another one, this green one, Google Meet attendance. Only runs in active Meet. This one is active, huh? Oh, because maybe I'm not the organizer. Okay. If I click this one, the red one, it is not there. Maybe because I'm not the organizer. Okay, let's try this. Google Meet push to talk. Hotkey the space. Mute on join. Oh, if I use this, what will happen to me? Yeah? Let's try. Space. No, it didn't show anything. It's okay. I have the Zoom meeting. These are all the extension. I have the Chrome Remote Desktop. I have the Save to Google Drive. Okay. I have this Fireshot capture page. If I click here, capture entire page and save as PDF. Let's see. Does it save to PDF? Trial je. Later lah. Go back to Fireshot Lite. You can. Where does it goes? Oh, it might go to the Google Drive. Okay. I'm gonna close this one. Let's see whether I have it in my Google Drive here. So I'm going to go here and go to my Google Drive and have a look whether I have that PDF file. So far I didn't see anything. No. Or does it goes to... No, it didn't go to my Google Drive. Does it goes here? Download. Is this the one? Maybe this is the one. The download. But it doesn't have any file. Let's see whether this is the one. No, this is the old one. My guide. Nope. Okay. Maybe because my trial expired. Okay, never mind. You can just try to include your Fireshot. Yeah, you can just have a look. Yeah, this one PDF and document annotation. If I click this one, it goes to another site. Oh, I need to log in. Yeah, I need to log in with Google. Let's try to log in from here. Then allow. Okay. For work, education. No. Finish. Okay. Open from computer. Oh, you need to have uh, all this file. One blank page add. Then I have this. You can make it become as the whiteboard. Yeah, which you can mark up. Text highlighter, box highlighter, like that. Okay. This one is not uploaded. Save to drive. There. Okay, you can put a text here. That's how to put your text. Authorize Google Drive. Wow, there's a lot of process because I'm using it for the first time. Okay. Can I type in here? I'm supposed to type in here, but it's not there. Okay. There. Can. Okay. There. You can have your shapes. There. This is the color. Ni shape apa dia bagi? Oh, alright. Insert image. You can have this. Yeah, this is one of the add-on, but this is the third-party add-on. Yeah. Okay. So when I close this, it's supposed to go here in my Google Drive. Yeah. Or the promise is to go to my my Google Drive, but it might take some times to upload. Yeah. Okay, never mind. We will check it later on this here. There's a Kami uploads here. Okay, it's a file. Okay, so you can have that. They call it Kami or Kami uploads, so that you can have your whiteboard. Yeah, you can use it as a whiteboard. Okay, so Google Meet has reach of add-ons that you can try and you can put in, yeah, to assist you in your session. Okay. Any questions so far? I think I have covered most of all of the topics. Yeah. Do you want to test your screen sharing? Okay. I can stop sharing of my screen. Then I want you to test your screen sharing. Okay. Okay. I've stopped my screen sharing. Can you please test your screen sharing if you are available to test your screen sharing? Let's see whether your screen is visible in my Google Meet. Okay. Try share your screen. The method is first come, first serve, yeah? Anyone want to try? If you are doing a screen sharing, make sure that you share a screen, not a window or a browser, because from my experience, when we do a screen sharing of a window, Google Meet kicked me out from the system due to a heavy load of that particular file. Okay, so when we share a screen, which means we share a desktop, it shares the whole screen. So you need to be aware of that. Okay, if you are opening a lot of files, then it is advisable for you to manage your screen first before you share your screen. Yeah. Okay. You want to try? If not, I'm gonna share my screen again. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen again. Yeah. Because I want to show you on the how again to share a screen. You need to click on present now. There's an icon at the bottom. Mouse over at the bottom of your Google Meet. You will see present now. You can just click on that. Okay. Now I can see your screen. This is Mama Hidayat screen. Yeah? Is it your screen? You have installed some apps, yeah? Some add-ons. Okay. Yep. Correct. This is Pong Peng Shui. This is your screen, which means you can simply override people's screen. Okay, this is one of the people say advantage. Some people say it's a weakness. Okay, I do believe that they are going to update soon because if you want to compare to Zoom, Zoom or Microsoft Teams give the same allowance of sharing screen sharing, but for Zoom, it has features that block participant to share screen unless allowed by the presenter. Okay, so you can just sharing your screen from here. If from my Google Meet, the one who share the screen will get the bigger area. Okay, the screen will get a bigger area. Yeah, and the webcam will get a smaller area. Yeah, we get a smaller box. Okay, so now I'm going to share my screen again. Okay, so I'm going to override the current screen. Okay, I think you can see my screen now. Yeah, we are going to go into this too. The last topic for this session. Number one is the people. Okay, you can look at the people from here. Okay, before we have meet attendance, most of us will screenshot these people, this area for attendance. Okay, but if you are the organizer, when you have meet attendance, then it will just add on names, yeah, in Google Sheets. Okay, so you can just upload that and save the file to Excel if you want to. Yeah, so this is the people. You can click on one of the names, not your name but others. Okay, as a participant, you can pin the any of the participant, which means that particularly that you pin will become the focus screen. Yeah, you can mute other participants unless it mute by itself. Okay, unless the participant mute manually. Okay, if you are the presenter, if you are the organizer, you will be able to hide participant and remove participants. Okay, this is the privilege of the presenter or of the organizer. Yeah, if I create the invitation, the event, I will be able to hide and also remove the participants. Okay, and as you can see, the chat area will allow you only to chat and also to share links, but it didn't allow you to share any files. Yeah, it didn't allow you to share any files. Okay, so Google Meet doesn't have a features that can share a file as yet. It shares a file via Google Drive or via email invitation attachment. Okay, so I think from time to time Google Meet will update its features so that you can share a file from here. Okay, if you share a file from here, people will need to download it. Yeah, but if you share a file in Google Drive, then it's easy for them to go to that drive from time to time. Okay, because the drive is there all the time. As long as they have the link, the drive is there all the time. Okay. All right. Is there any question? You have my email. Yeah, you can use the email that I shared just now to send me questions, or if you are going to teach Google Meet as one of your topics, yeah, to your students, we can share more articles. Yeah, I have a lot of articles and videos, as you can see just now, and videos that I got it from YouTube. I just download it for research purposes and education purposes. Just download it, and if you want to have that, we can share that with you. Okay. Any question? Ada soalan? Okay, the final concern, yeah, of using internet line for online teaching is the bandwidth. Okay, so this is a major concern actually, because our bandwidth is not as great as you expect. Yeah, for the time being, it has been cut into half. Okay, due to the MCO. So what we can do is we always make sure that if our line is not in good condition, you can share your screen, but at the same time, switch off your webcam. Okay, you can enable your mic, you can share your screen, but switch off your webcam, because webcam does take a lot of data because it's streaming. Yeah, video streaming. Okay. Google Meet boleh dibuat oleh individu ke atau hanya di bawah organisasi? Google Meet boleh buat oleh individu. Recently, Google allow a free Gmail account to create email invitation using Google Meet. Okay. Previously, they didn't allow. Only the organization will allow to do that. But recently, they allow the free Gmail to do it, and they allow it only until end of September. Okay, due to COVID-19. After that, they will decide whether they are going to block again, and you must have your paid Gmail account. I have my paid Gmail account for my company. For you in UM, you don't have to worry because your Gmail account is also paid Gmail account, yeah, under Google for Education. Okay, so you don't have to worry. But if you want to create using a free Gmail account, it will be available only until end of September. Yeah, only until end of September. And the number of participants of 250 will only available only until end of September. After that, it will depends on your subscription. Yeah, for Google for education, you can have that 250 participants at one time. Okay. Kalau guna Google Meet for meetings kan, if you are the participant or the organizer, make sure you have your real name lah, yeah, so that it's easy for others to recognize you. Yeah. Okay. Any more question? If there is no more question, I can pass back to the organizer to wrap up the session. Thank you very much for attending the session. I pass back to the organizer. Sama-sama. Please do keep in touch with my email. Yeah. If you want to contact me directly, I think I can give you my number. Okay. So you can contact me directly via WhatsApp. Okay. That's my number. Okay. You can also contact me by email because I'm on internet 24/7 actually. Doing my research and also a lot of things, yeah. Orang IT kan like that. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Okay. Sorry. This is Zahir. I'm representing EDEC. Um, our staff is in another video call right now with a different group. So
Okay.
we would like to thank you for handling this this webinar today. It's good to see all the responses and also all the interactions that we have in the session. And I think there will be 2 more sessions, isn't it, afterwards
Yeah.
on the platform. So we will see you again later. So the next one will be
12 to
at
1.
12 o'clock. And then the other one will be on which one?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. No, yes, 2
Oh,
p.m. So
Microsoft Team, yeah.
we've got a few things running today, so we do apologize for that. So thank you very much. Thank you all for joining. So we will see you again at 12 o'clock. Thank you.
For Zoom. Okay. Thank you very
Yes.
much.